I just met Harold from Neighbours, so...
You guys are going to scream in your
It was very exciting to see you the other week performing on stage with John Travolta.
It was, for me too.
And now we hear the rumours of perhaps a reunion maybe?
They're talking of doing Grease 3, so we'll see what happens.
And Kylie Minogue's name has been associated with it.
I just heard that. I didn't know anything about it. I think that would be great. I don't know what's happening. I just know that they're talking about doing it, but that'd be fun.
Can you sing songs again? We have so many princesses these days in Australian pop, but not many princes. What is it about Australian men that means they won't do pop these days?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure you have plenty of princes out there. They just need a little kiss to come to life. I'm sure they're out there.
Thanks, Olivia. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Hi, we're from UK and US television.
Yes.
Just wondering if you can explain for our international audiences what an honour this is that you're getting tonight.
Well, I'm very honoured to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, into the Aria's Hall of Fame, and that's a big deal for me, in Australia particularly, my home country. So it's a very big honour. I'm very excited, looking forward to it.
So tell me, who have you brought with you here tonight?
I brought my daughter Chloe and one of her friends and my boyfriend.
Chloe's been doing some stage work in Melbourne, I think it was. How's she going and what sort of advice do you give?
Well, she's finished it now, but she did hair for a short run, but it was really, really good. And I give her a little advice and try not to overdo it. Because she has to find her own path, and she is, and her music is great.
And just a final question, how sort of up on your with the Australian acts that are nominated tonight, and who do you like particularly?
I like a lot of them. Someone just asked me that, and my mind is too full with all the excitement to really think. I like Casey Chambers a lot, and I like Silverchair, and you have to throw. And George. I love George. That's what I meant to say before. I love them. They're great.
Yeah. Can I ask one quick thing? My channel is Arena, and we have a little line. Can you keep moving, please? It's watching the Disco Montalvo. They're performing tonight.
Hello, Holly. Excuse me.
Hello, Holly.
She's got to get on stage, so we've got to. We'll
In Australia.
like the vines and stuff, but I've never had a chance to actually listen to it.
Well, you're going to get a chance to see Silverchair tonight.
Yes, well, Silverchair's an old favourite.
Hi, just really quickly. Kelly, hi, we're from overseas. How do you feel about being here in Australia?
I'm so excited. I'm so glad to be here. I've never been here before, and I've always wanted to come, so...
Any Australian acts that you know in particular that you really like, or?
Not really. As I was saying before, I'm really ignorant to Australian music, so it's also a big thing so I can see more of it and learn more about it. So.
And Olivia Newton John's getting the Hall of Fame award. Were you a bit of a Livy fan? And what's
big time when I was a kid, big time. And I always see her in Malibu because she lives in Malibu with her daughter. So.
Any favourite sort of Livy songs that you love?
I like all the ones from Greece. Me and my sister used to watch Greece and Annie every day when we were kids.
Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you back for Rumba when you perform.
Oh, thank you.
Hey Kelly, how are you?
Can you talk with these guys here? They're on Sydney Radio right now on Triple M, and it's a rock station. We don't play that pop shit or anything like that.
Have you heard of Silverchair? Say hi to your dad for us.
Oh, I definitely will.
She'll come backstage anyway, hopefully, you know what I mean? So do you know what I mean? Might get one more shot.
So cute. Good on her. Must be so hard to beat. Boys who haven't washed their hair for a while. Yeah.
We're going to interview these people, right?
How are you? Very well. Very well. Yes.
In Australia, we have so many princesses.
Yes.
And no princess. Why is that?
Well, I think because
They're just not into, doing the pop thing, putting on a pair of hot pants.
But I think they are. But as I've said, they're cross-dressed first, and I think that's pushing a few. Oh, well, absolutely. Here we have Ian Badley from the Drugs. He is pushing all boundaries. He's pushing my boundaries. I'm a bit excited by it.
Well, I fully intend to. It's the night's early.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I think, they're making inroads. I mean, once the Drugs are going to be there to spearhead the Australian male into the pop charts, and, the sky's the limit, quite honestly. They are, indeed, to many things.
How many nominations are you up for this evening?
Oh, I think it's rude to say how many. It's a bit, a bit embarrassing. But of course, the Drugs are up for Best Comedy Album, which I think is an absolute travesty because, their work is like Dostoevsky. They're sensational, they're surreal, they're out there, they're a bit, a bit heavy but deep.
Well, they're competing with Olivia Newton John. Well, not really. She's getting a Hall of Fame award. What's your favourite Livy song?
I'd have to say, Let's Get Physical. It's got to be my favourite of all time. I think it says it all, don't you? Thank you.
Would you do a line for me? And it's Arena, get into it.
Arena, get into it.
Just Usher, yeah? Not Can we have a couple of questions?
I'm good. I'm very good.
Hi, I can just say we're doing this for overseas. Just your name into the camera?
Hi, I'm Gary Beers from NXS. How are you? Overseas?
Good. Now, how did the tour go in the US?
Extremely well, actually. Yeah, it managed to rekindle a lot of interest in the band again, and it was really good fun to get back out on stage and see our old fans again. It's good.
What do you like particularly about being back? What is it, new material, old material? Can you just explain what it is that you're doing?
Well, we've got some new material. We're writing some new material for an album next year, but just to get out there and play. It's been too long without getting up on stage. We love it.
And what are you guys sort of hoping to see here tonight, catch tonight, of the Aussie acts that are up for nominations?
I hope George, I've got a studio, and basically a lot of the acts that are up for albums have been recorded at my place, so I'm kind of trying to be unbiased, but the George album's excellent, Silverchair album's excellent. I hope Rhubarb gets something too, and Grinspoon.
Have you got a favourite Olivia Newton John track?
I kind of liked Totally Devoted to You. Yeah, from when I was a kid. Yeah. But she's awesome, she's great. Lovely lady too. So that's good.
And what's happening with the rest of your tour for the rest of the year? Because we also look after the UK. You guys are sort of heading back off again?
Yeah, we're touring with Blondie later in the year, just to get back and say hello to everybody over in the UK. And then I think we're going via South America on the way there again, because we went to South America before North America and it went off. So they've asked us back, so going really good.
Is Blondie an NXS fan, is she?
Well, actually, Blondie, Deborah Harry supported us at Wembley when we signed at Wembley Stadium, so we go back a fair way. Yeah.
Good to see you back on the road again. Good luck. Overseas TV, so
very good.
Let's go.
Okay, go. Me first.
It's the John and John show.
We have so many princesses of Australian pop here tonight. Why no princes of pop?
Oh, you're looking at them. Come on. What do you mean? Princesses.
Princes, formerly known as princesses.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really thought about that.
It's been a girl thing for a while, I suppose, I mean, we're in a rock and roll band, so it's a different animal.
We used to have pop princes with John Farnham and the like, but these days,
How old are you?
Well,
You go way back.
But none of the guys are willing to get into the hot pants like the girls. What is it about Australian
Just
men?
not on television. Just kidding.
How did the tour go? We're from overseas. How did the tour go in the US? Can you talk a little bit about that?
John? Well, it was fantastic for us to come back finally after 5 years and to reunite with all of our fans, which had been such a while, you know, and to introduce John. It was very positive and a lot of encouragement. The best thing we could have done was to do that relaunch back inside there, and was one we did South America as well, which is fantastic. Yeah.
What's it like being at the helm? I mean, have you sort of really settled into the gig now, and how does it feel?
I mean, after having been in Noiseworks for 10 years, I was used to being in a band anyway, but I think the mainstay with INXS is that we're all friends, long before, I became a part of the band. So I think that is the biggest strength about the band, apart from the fact there's 3 brothers, is it's a family kind of setup, so we're all in it for each other, and that's, we've all been doing this a long time, we make music, we're all under no illusions,
Well, certainly Australian fans would know Noiseworks and your particular style and your vocal ability, which is incredible. But for overseas people, is it a matter of sort of finding your own style or trying to imitate the sound that INXS had, say, 10 years ago?
You can't imitate Michael. Michael was a one-off, completely original, but so am I. It's a different thing,
And I mean, our songs have changed from time to time, just naturally, the natural progression of what you experience, and and even just John's participation and collaboration is going to make something different anyway. So
And the new album, can you reveal a little bit about when that's coming out, what the time of that's going to be like?
Well,
we're writing.
Yeah, we're writing.
Heaps.
It's sounding great. I'm really excited. There's a lot of material.
I'm more excited.
No, it's good. We're hoping maybe early next year, some like a Northern Hemisphere summer.
And just finally, Olivia Newton John's being inducted in the Hall of Fame tonight.
Yes,
were you both sort of Livy fans as boys, and what were your favourite Livy songs?
Absolutely Livy fan for me, yeah. And she's a great girl. She's a really lovely lady.
She's a very beautiful person.
So deserving, and it's
great talent.
I'm really happy for her, as we all are.
Congratulations, Livy.
Yes. Of Livy's? Oh, any of that Grease stuff. I honestly love you. Livy, I honestly love you.
We need to go. Okay, thanks a lot. Ciao, ciao.
Hi, we're from overseas, and this is our little arena friends. Hi.
What's your money? Righty. Let's get it on tape. Can you jump down?
How do you feel about being nominated up against the 2Ks? And what have you got that the chicks don't have?
What have I got that chicks don't have? I guess I've got, it's quite obvious that question really, isn't it? But, it's not good for television or radio.
What is it about Australian music industry at the moment that means we have so many pop princesses, but boys don't seem to be going for the pop prince title? We've got lots of rock boys, but not a lot of pop.
Yeah, it's true. What am I? I'm a pop boy, I think. There's a little bit rock and roll, but it's pretty pop.
You're not going to get out there in the hot pants, though, are you?
No, not that kind of pop.
No. What is it about Aussie blokes that mean
you mean that kind of pop?
That kind of pop.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's just not that caught for it over here or something. I don't have an intelligent answer for that one. I don't really care.
How did you go getting? This is for the UK. How did you go getting out of the Top Loader tour? Did you manage to piss the boys off there and come back home?
Yeah, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to go and do Ron Sexsmith in America. So. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think I've got 3 more shows for them.
Is this like a dream come true tonight?
It's good. It's fun. It's a bit surreal because I got off a plane at 5:30 this morning. So yeah, been travelling for a long time. But it should be good. It should be a good night.
What do you do when you've got 6 nominations? Do you sit down and try to work out 6 acceptance speeches, or you just go, I'll just make it up whenever?
No, just do whatever. See ya.
We're from overseas. Hi, how you going?
Good, thanks.
Congratulations on all your nominations.
Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot.
You're one of the princesses of...
A country girl at heart.
We don't seem to have any pop princes these days in Aussie music. Why don't Aussie men want to get into the whole hot pants pop thing?
I don't know. Maybe you could bring out an album, honey.
I think it's the whole Prince thing. You got to keep away from that word, possibly. I don't know.
We've got Scott Kane and Darren Hayes doing it hard at the top, but it doesn't seem to be in the Australian musical tradition.
I don't know. I mean, I reckon that Alex Lloyd is definitely one of the best artists we've got in Australia right now. So we're lucky to have him.
Now, at Arena, we have a promo line. Can I get you to do our line for us, Casey? Would that be okay? It's Arena, get into it. And this is my camera
hi,
here.
this is Casey Chambers and Arena, get into it. You're on Arena or
It's definitely got a bit of a following. Hoping to get back there anytime soon.
Yeah, we go back in February actually. We're doing a tour over there for about 5 weeks. So we're very excited.
And how do you prepare for your 6 nominations? I was just asking Alex Lloyd about, do you write down all your acceptance speeches? What do you do?
No, I'm not that confident really. I don't know about that. So I'm just going to have a good time tonight. And you know, I mean, even if I go home with nothing, I'm still going to have had a great night. I've just hoped to meet Steve Irwin and I'll be happy.
And apparently you're really stoked that you're up against Kylie Minogue. She's a bit of an eye. That could be a misprint, I'm not sure.
Very much so. You know, I want to get her autograph before I go home.
Olivia. Do you have a favourite
Olivia song?
Well, actually, she recorded a Bob Dylan song, If Not For You, which is one of my favourite songs. So, yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll get 2 in one go. Really, 2 questions.
Now, when was the last time you were in Newcastle?
1,250
Mate, we chopped the block at the...
I want a Natalie Imbruglia.
Didn't you get her?
Go grab it. Oh, that's something. She went to the today. I've got a hair dye
You're not performing this year,
Thank you very much. Now, I've got 2 more questions, and I know you're in a hurry. We've got so many princesses.
What's your favourite Olivia Newton John song? She's also been nominated for Hall of Fame tonight. Are you a Livy fan?
Absolutely. A lot of the time when I'm asked when did I start to get interested in music, the Olivia name comes up, and I have to admit that like every other 8-year-old kid on the block, I was obsessed by Grease and wanted to be Olivia Newton John in her black outfit. And the first time I met her, I had to just swallow my pride and embarrassment and just say, by the way, I really used to wish that I was you. I think she was flattered anyway. So.
Kylie, you won an MTV VMA this year. How did it feel like to win such a well-acclaimed award?
I was really pleased because it was for choreography, and I think that we did something that was quite fresh and innovative in that video. I can't get you off my head.
We're going absolutely crazy for you here tonight. Are you excited to be home?
I am. I just flew in this morning, so hopefully I'll stay awake for the rest of the evening.
Who's some of your favourite Australian artists?
There's a lot that I'm not too familiar with, so it's a good chance for me to see some of the best of Australian talent in there tonight. So Kylie.
Right across the world. Look where my microphone is. That's Vic and Mel from Triple M in Sydney, Kylie.
Kylie Minogue, Mel and Vic from Club Edge on Triple M. Welcome to the 16th annual Aria.
Is he your microphone then?
Yes.
We have a man to do everything for us.
He does really good mic.
Kylie, you performing tonight?
No, I'm not performing tonight.
Okay, you giving any awards away? You getting up and telling any jokes?
No,
What are you doing? You just came here to mooch.
I'm just swanning around.
You're going to swan.
It's the free piss, isn't it?
Well, actually, I know I best be careful of that. I just flew in this morning, so right about now is the time the jet lag hits you and start to get a bit wobbly. So.
Oh, is that right? Can you say I'm Kylie Minogue and I love Club Edge?
Club Veg?
Yeah, it's us.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Kylie Minogue, and
I don't know how we're supposed to talk to you.
Yeah, no. Please, they had you lined up next to us and also down there.
Okay, go. We'll do it together.
Cool. Okay. There are so many. Oh dear. There's so many princesses of Australian pop, but not many princes. What is it about Australian blokes that makes them not get into the pop?
I don't know. Pop's great. It's all fun and games, but I'll be a pop prince. I don't mind.
And a lot of fuss has been made of the big effort that you've made to be here tonight. Tell us about how you're feeling.
I'm feeling good. Feeling pretty healthy, and good. Better than usual.
And what is it about tonight that made you choose this for the night to make the effort?
Well, we only have to play one song, and I can't play guitar for very long at the moment, so one song's perfect, and it's good to be here on Australian Music's Night of Nights.
And you're performing for a special someone tonight?
Yeah, especially for her.
Do you have any favourite Olivia Newton John songs? She's been inducted into the Hall of Fame, so I'm wondering if you were Livy fans when you were young lads.
You can't really beat the Great Grease soundtrack, can you?
Think you're doing any covers, maybe?
Not tonight.
And Daniel, we're also from the US, and you guys had to pull out of a tour. For US fans, what are you hoping to get back there doing that again? The tour?
As soon as we can. We want to tour, but we can't at the moment, so we're just relaxing and taking it easy and getting better and doing award ceremonies and everything else you're supposed to do when you're not playing.
And Daniel, are you looking forward to playing again for after a while off?
Yes, I am. Okay, we're going to go. Thanks, guys.
Kylie, over here, please.
Kylie, just here. Kylie. Go down the middle, Kylie. Kylie. Thank you very much.
Kylie.
Kylie, just right here.
Yeah, the award, please.
Take that home.
Just have a step,
Thanks, Kyle.
You waiting for the onslaught?
Hi everyone. Thank you. I think we're really clean up, like stay afterwards and tidy. I don't know.
We'll wait and see. Another question? Yep, for you.
I will probably be asked that question until I'm about 60. I'm still around.
Wait, down in front.
Another question.
So, yeah, as I just said on stage, it was. I actually got the award for highest selling single in 88 and 89. And I think they gave it to me then because they had to. It's kind of like, okay, she did sell the most singles, we have to give her the award. That certainly wasn't out of respect or credibility then. So times have changed, and yes, it's really rewarding to still be here and to be here for many different reasons this time.
Okay, you.
Congratulations, Kylie.
Thank you.
You've been a recording artist for 15 years now. Has there been a turning point that you look back on in your career?
Oh, there's been a few. I would say there was a point, Better the Devil You Know, that was about 90 I think. And when I signed with Deconstruction, and then Spinning Around.
And for down here?
It's obviously a pinnacle of your career where you are now. Have you got plans to still move into film? And what's on the table at the moment? Are you working on any projects?
Well, it's certainly not what's on the cover of a weekly woman's magazine.
Can I interrupt for 1 second? Kelly Osbourne is about to enter for the
that I saw,
photographers.
I'd say, at Singapore Airport in transit on the way here, and went, what are they talking about? So no, there's no solid plans at the moment, but it's something that I think because I've achieved a lot of what I wanted to in the last couple of years, that I could afford to perhaps move on to doing some films. So it's a little hard to concentrate here. Yes.
It is Zoe.
It's always important to come home and to have obviously the highest selling single and album speak for themselves. That's amazing. And of course you get on stage and don't know what to say, but one of the things that I thought when I was walking up there was with the single Can't Get You Out of My Head, I've had 3-year-olds and 6-year-olds and 60-year-olds all know it, so to have such broad demographics in Australia is just, it actually is really touching. I love it.
Thanks very much, Kylie. Okay, that's all the questions for the moment for Kylie. And
I can't believe it. Like, I thought I was overwhelmed by America, but to travel and go to other countries and have it be such a success is so amazing to me. I didn't expect it.
Sharon? Yeah, sorry, you? Yeah.
I'll be Sharon.
Yeah.
Your show has drawn a lot of imitators. One of whom is Anna Cox. She seems to be coming on out in flames and racing.
I think no one can duplicate it because they have something to live up to now. It's just like no one could ever duplicate Survivor again. The first series was great, and every other copy show has been terrible. And like such as Big Brother, like because you've got so much to live up to, and people then begin to act in front of the cameras instead of just being themselves. And I personally like her show because I find her really funny, but I don't know.
But it's not just about things.
It's not. You can't just put a camera in front of anyone because everyone reacts differently to us, and I guess we were just really fucking lucky.
Another question down here.
You entered the company yesterday relatively unnoticed. Were you surprised at that, what was going on with Bali and the media crews at the airport?
There was, when I landed and they told me about some terrorist attack, I was like, oh god, no, and it really scared me, and I just think it's such an awful thing, but... Oh, no, I haven't. No?
What would you say to her?
I wouldn't say anything, I have nothing to say to her. I think I said it already, to be honest.
Yep, question over here.
Kelly, you said earlier in the press conference that you don't actually watch the Osbournes. What do your friends think of the show?
I don't know, because when I'm with my friends, it's like, it's weird. I don't like talking about myself or like what I do. I'd rather talk about other people and other things, to be totally honest.
Do they treat you differently now?
No, which is good. I wouldn't want them to. Oh, she's doing really well, thank you.
How's that?
Alright, one last question, I think.
Just back on the medallion, you gave her a bit of a